Nowadays, when it comes to dating, we're in this perpetual gridlock, this never-ending cycle where you start talking to someone, you're flirting, text messages back and forth, and then one of you announces that, well, I just want to stay friends because I've met someone, I've started talking to someone, and it doesn't work out with that someone, and now it's too awkward for you to go back and text that person that you're interested in because now that other person again has also gone through the same cycle of meeting someone, thinking it was special, and then they're back to the online or offline dating cycle, and this continues on and on and on. And what it does, it causes disappointments, heartaches, to the point that people just become surface daters where they don't want to give their all, and they're just in this perpetual mindset of not putting both feet in. And that's a huge social disease that's happening with dating nowadays. We need to stop it.
So I've been asked before, I'm looking for a man or woman with values. So values is mutually exclusive from, let's say, religion, right? For example, if someone has a gentleman's agreement or they've decided they want to see you and they either hold themselves accountable if they're not able to see you or they actually follow through, that's a value system. Whereas someone that flakes, makes excuses, does not back up their word, that is definitely a lack of a value system. So again, keep in mind, this has nothing to do with doesn't have to be tied to certain like religious, type of set of values. This is just holding yourself accountable. And you'd be surprised that regardless of age, some people hold up to their values and some don't.
There are some people that you're going to confuse as being in love with, but in actuality, you're in love with the fact that they are a wreck. You actually almost feel sorry for them, and you have this desire to help them, to be there for them, but they're not a team player. And in the end, this love you feel for them is more the idea of them and them not as a person. So keep in mind, you have to be on evil level. You have to both be team players. It cannot just be one person being a project for the other person.
Before you even think about dating someone new, you have to forgive those in the past that brought you pain. And you may think, why? They're not going to know that I've forgave them. But this goes beyond them knowing or accepting that forgiveness. It's knowing that inside you, okay, this is beyond your mental. This is more the spiritual. It doesn't matter what religion, or even if you do follow religion or not, there's that spirit, that extra that goes beyond the physical and emotional that needs to be healed up before you date someone. Because if not, you're going to treat that new person guilty until proven innocent. And that's not fair for them. So again, remember to forgive that person that's caused you so much pain. That's the only way you're going to be able to move forward and accept a quality person in your life. Bored people make boring people. Again, bored people make boring people. Strive to find someone that is naturally curious, wants to learn more about the world, reads a book, is not stuck only on social media, and develops themselves. Those are kind of people that you want to grow old with. Or you know what? Even if you just want to do dating for the rest of your life, these are the kind of folks you're going to enjoy a date with. So again, keep those that are interesting close to you. Keep those that are boring a little bit far away. Let them play on their social media stories all they want. Find good people.
So this might be a little controversial, but this is why age makes a difference. If two people are growing at the same rate as a person, they're becoming more mature. One's 26, the other one's 36. That 36-year-old has had 10 years to grow exponentially a lot more than a 26-year-old. So for those that say, well, I'm going to date someone younger because they're fun or they're fit, keep this in mind. Are you really going to grow with that person? Now, this is not to say I'm not advocating not to date younger than you, but you got to keep in mind that equal energy is sometimes goes down to maturity and life experiences. And that's what's going to last beyond the looks, beyond who's fun. Those are kind of things that you want. And hey, besides, if you at least grew up around the same music, that makes a difference. Last thing you want is for your music to be considered the oldies to the other person. As a follow-up to my message on age, I do want to reiterate that just because someone is 26 and someone that they're dating is 36 does not automatically make that older person more wise and does not make the younger person naive. There are folks that have had life experiences. They have grown from their bad habits. They've grown as an overall person. And they might be dating someone older who actually the older person is the one that needs help when it comes to maturity and life lessons. So again, I just want to make the point that please do not think that age difference is one of these hindrances where the older person is going to be the one that's going to be at an advantage. So, but as always, treat each other with respect and don't date someone just because the allure of them being younger or older. Date them because you really care about them.